It is spin plus time. Yet again, because of the poor air quality, we're going to do an easy class. So it's going to be spin plus yoga today. No Tabatas, just a 20-minute ride and then 20 minutes of yoga. All right, so what I do want you to do is find your favorite resistance and cadence just to get us started. Relax your shoulders, elbows hang. We won't be doing any speed work. We're just going to do some rolling hills. Nice and easy. If you need to stand up, get out of the saddle, please go ahead and do so. I tend to prefer staying seated until my bum can't take it anymore. And then even still, just stand up for a couple of strokes and then right back down. All right. Glasses off. Whoa. And countdown on. Well, I guess I can leave it there. Relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders, elbows hang. Every minute on the minute, we're going to make changes. Again, like I said, right now you're at your favorite spot. Whew, you're right in your box. Seconds. We're going to gear up just a little bit. I still want you to stay in the low end of your gears. Okay? Still nice and easy for one more minute. So now you should feel a little bit more resistance underneath those pedals. Feel the hip drive. Relax the shoulders, elbows hang, open the chest. Really focus on posture and form today. Make sure you're not bouncing in the saddle. If you're bouncing, that means you need to tighten up. All right, we've got 2 more minutes. Give me another slight right. Find that medium gear. Starting to push hard. Don't slow down. Keep that pace up. Remember, you pick this pace. You pick it, you push it. So our warm-up is coming to a close. This time, I want you to give yourself a big, heavy gear. Turn it to the right. So we're still on a flat road. Pushing hard. Just before we start climbing. So you definitely should be breathing heavy out of your mouth. Somewhere in the middle of your 70% zone. Here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, turn to the right. This is a 1. So 10% maximal effort up a hill. I'm not talking 10% maximal heart rate. We're talking your effort going up a hill. Easy hill, but hill nonetheless. So don't slow down. Keep that pace up. Scale of 1 to 10, make this a 2. Up again. 3. Push with the balls of the feet, small circles. This is where you should really feel that hip driving you up that hill. Woo. Two. Bring it down just a little bit. So we're still going uphill. We were here, now we're there. Uh-oh. 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 One, bring it down just a little bit. So we're still on the hill, just not as high. We're still going up. Kicking it back up. Give me a 2. Back up. 3. Back down to 2. Two more minutes. One. We're not flat yet. One minute. Flat. Posture check. All right, sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to grab my timer, keep pedaling, and I'm back. Ooh. Still on a big gear. All right, you ready to get back to work? So we're still on that big gear. We're going to start climbing all over again. This time, instead of going up in 1 increments, we're going to go up in 2. Slight right. That's That's one. Now give me two. 20% maximal effort up the hill. Same thing, slight right, so 3, 30% maximal effort. This is where you should really feel hip drive. Turn it again. So now we're higher than where we left off last time. Now we're at 4. Woo! All right, up 5. So that's 50% maximal effort. Up again. 6. Woo! Now you really got to push hard. Whew. 5, slight left. You probably don't feel a difference. I don't either. You should definitely be in your yellow zone. 85 to 87% maximal heart rate. Woo! 10 seconds. Take it down a smidge. 4. Okay, going back up. Smidge to the right. Back at 50%. Oh. saddle. Hamstrings, glutes. Oh my. One smidge to the left. Give me a 5. Woo! Five minutes left. That's it. You can do this. Ah. 4. That'll feel a difference. Oof. Three. Whew. Just like out on the road. Keep going. Woo. Ah. 2 minutes left. I lied. Got ahead of myself. 3. Ah. Speaking of 3, turn to the left. 3. Still going uphill. Still in the yellow zone. Heart rate monitor should be around 82, 84% maximal heart rate. chest. Lengthen the neck. Elbows hang. Don't quit now. So close. Ah. One. Still on the hill. Don't you quit. Woo. Coming to a plateau. Ah. Ah. Flat. Posture. Woo! Check. So we just got back from Santa Barbara and did a ride like this. 20 minutes up a hill. Turn around to go back. 7 minutes down. And it was only 7 minutes, or it was as long as 7 minutes, because I had my brakes on the whole time, out of fear. Whew. But it was a 20-minute hill climb, just like we did. Whew. Oh. Now go ahead and recover. Take it down to a light here. Oh. Catch your breath. And hit your brake. Let's come on down. Get ready. Whew. To stretch. Towel off, water. Right foot behind your bike, heel on the ground, toe is up. Bring that hip bone forward. Calf stretch, especially on those hill climbs. Lots of calf involvement. So even though we didn't sprint, do any speed work, I know you got your heart rate up and I know you sweated. I am sweaty. Switch sides. Oh my goodness. Oof. Figure 4, right foot across, bend your knee, hips back. Open up that knee, open up that chest. Sink deeper. Take that supporting leg and bend it more. Oh, mama. Switch sides. Figure 4, bend. Open up that knee. And sink deeper. hamstring stretch. You can hang on to your, I'm just going to hang on to my handlebars, but you can hang on to your handlebars, tabletop, countertop, saddle, all of the above. Push your chest through. Shift your hips to the right, stretching the left side of your groin. With that left inner thigh. Shift your hips to the left, stretching the right. Ooh, doggy. And center, one more time, push those hips back, open up the chest, lengthen those arms. And up we go. Circle, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Now if you're staying for yoga, go get your mat. So, on your hands and knees, let's do some cat and cow. Right here. Ears, shoulders, hips, straight line. Okay? So make sure you're not here to start with. Here, and you're not here to start with. Push that rib cage up. Good. Shine the taillights back. Ears, shoulders, hips in a straight line. Now let's break that line. Chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone under. Draw the belly button in. Like you're sucking spaghetti through that belly button. Chin to chest. Okay. Separate your shoulder blades. Push the ground away with the heels of your hands. Now bring it to neutral. Lengthen through the neck. Now look up to the sky. Top of the head, tip the tailbone to the sky. Now notice I'm not collapsed in my rib cage. This is collapsed. So this is not a resting position. Pushing the ground away, and I'm physically using the muscles of my spine to lift that tailbone and head up. Reverse. Neutral, chin to chest. Separate the shoulder blades. Push the ground away. Be active. And neutral. And up. Tip of the tailbone, top of the head, up. Keep pushing the ground away with the heels of the hands. And neutral. Sit back, child's pose. Take both hands over to the right, stretching the left side of your torso. Center, and then switch sides. Center. Extend your arms forward, spread your fingers, round your palms, come on up to your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. push your rib cage through the arms. Open up the chest. Tail lights up to the sky. Walk your heels out, right and left. Lengthening your calves. Both heels downward, tail lights up, and then heels up. Heels down, heels up, heels down, heels up, and plank. Rotate the inside of your elbows forward. Now, push the ground away. Ears in line with the shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Make sure your bottom is not sticking up. Get it in line with the spine. So, my abs are tight. My glutes are tight. My arms are strong. They're tight. I'm pushing the ground away. It's not a resting position. Continue to rotate the inside of your elbows forward. Push that ground away. Strong rib cage. All those muscles in shoulder girdle. Pushing away. Abs tight. Now point your toes to the tops of your shoes and upward facing dog. Push the ground away. Try to get your thighs off the floor and look up towards the sky. Knees down. Push back. Child's pose. Take your left arm, thread it under your right arm. Take your right arm and bring it across so that your elbows cross one another, and then just lean forward, forehead to the ground. Left hand forward, thread that right arm a little bit more, palms to the sky, rotate underneath that armpit. Left arm across. And forehead down. Untangle your arms, child's pose. Lengthen the arms as far as you can. Spread your fingers around your palms. Come on up to your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Tail lights up to the sky. Walk those heels out right and left. And both heels downward, tail lights up. Heels up and plank, rotate the inside of your elbows forward. And again, practice that perfect plank. Ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles in alignment. Head is not down, you should not be able to see your toes. Rib cage, push away from the floor. Tailbone should be pointing to your heels. Abdominal muscles tight. Draw that belly button in. Now rotate the inside of your elbows forward. You see how it's rotated? So the eyes of your elbows forward. Bend the elbows to your waist. Chaturanga. And swoop, upward facing dog. Don't let your thighs touch the ground. Keep pushing away. And knees down, push back, child's pose. Grab your towel, slide it forward, puppy dog pose. Chin or forehead down. Really lengthen the arms underneath the armpits, stretch your lats. And sit back, child's pose. Spread those fingers, ground your palms, lengthen those arms. On your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Right heel up to the sky, pushing the left heel downward. Now open your hips to the right. Flex the foot, lift the heel to the sky. Spread your toes, wiggle the toes. Keep opening the hips, rotating the belly button towards the sky. Point the toes, lift the leg higher. Bend the knee. With your right foot, toes reaching towards your left elbow, like you're falling over backwards. Toes to the sky. Plank. Right knee touches the inside of your left elbow. And up, toes to the sky. Open up your hips. Open, open, open. Lift that leg up as high as you can. Squeeze that right butt cheek as tight as you can. And bend the knee. Toes reaching for the outside of your left elbow. Again, like you're going to fall over. Feel the stretch across the front of your right hip flexor, quadricep, and obliques. Toes to the sky. Squeeze that bottom tight. Plank. Bring that knee towards your chin. Shoulders over the hands. Draw that belly button in. Don't let your toes touch the floor. And back up to the sky. Open up your hips. Squeeze that right cheek a little tighter. Lift that leg a little higher. And bend. Toes reaching for the outside of your left elbow. And toes to the sky. Plank, right knee, right elbow. Now see if you can slide that knee up towards your shoulder and hold. Down dog, toes to the sky. Bend the knee, reaching around. Toes to the sky. Now, right knee between your hands and stretch. So try to get your right heel to touch your left hip bone. You need to adjust your foot, that's okay. All right, around those hands, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Other side. Push, push, push. Left heel comes up. Now open your hips to the left. Turn around and face you. Open. Point the toes and lift even higher. Squeeze those glutes tight and then open your hips, rotating belly button towards the sky. And then bend the knee. Left foot reaching for the outside of your right knee. Keep that left knee high to the sky. And toes up to the sky. Plank, opposite elbows knee. So touch across, abs tight, left foot off the floor. With your hands, push the ground away, no sagging in the shoulders. And toes back up to the sky. Open up those hips. And bend the knee, reaching around. Open up the hip flexors, obliques, quadriceps, and toes straight up to the sky. Bring the knees towards the chin, plank. Toes back up to the sky, open those hips. Bend the knee, reach around. Toes to the sky. And same elbow as knee, plank. See if you can slide it up towards your shoulder. And toes back up to the sky. Open up the hips, squeeze the bottom tight, lift that toe high, and then bend, keeping the knee up to the sky. Toes reach around, and then toes back up to the sky. As high as you can lift, knee between the hands and stretch. So again, trying to get opposite hip bone on heel. If you need to sit and move your foot with your hands, that's okay. Right foot, tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Round those palms. And down. Heels up high. Plank. Hello, piggy. And point the toes. Upward facing dog. Don't touch the ground. Speaking of dogs. Knees down, push back. Child's pose. All right, we're moving on. On your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Right heel up to the sky, and swing right between the hands. So if it didn't get there nice and easy, that's okay. Put your knee down, move it forward, that's totally fine. Try to stack your knee directly over the ankle, and try to straighten that back knee as best you can. Hands on the thighs. Hands in prayer. Up overhead. Hands come down. Straighten that front leg. And repeat. Down. Thighs. Prayer. Overhead. Circle around. Straighten the knees. And last time. Down. Hands on the thighs. Hands in prayer. Up. Circle around. And push back. Now, bring your hands forward. Turn your toes towards me and center hang. Stretch. Take it to the other side. And drop down. Knee over the ankle. Press. Ribcage up. Hands in prayer. Arms up overhead. Circle around. Down. And push back. Repeat. Knees come down. Hands on the thigh. Hands in prayer. Reach it up. Open. And push back. One more time. Take it down. Hands on the thighs. In prayer. Up overhead. Circle around. And push back. Lock it center. And hang. Go ahead and take your right foot, turn the toes out. Put your right hand on that thigh. Left hand to the sky and look at that left hand. Push your hips back as you slide all the way down. Fingertips to your shoelaces. Now that shoulder, bring it back. Pull that shoulder back. Hand directly up to the sky. If you can't see your hand, it's too far back. Now, using that right heel, push the ground away, come up to a standing position, and I'm still looking at that left hand. Now turn, look at your right hand, bend that front knee into a warrior pose. Open that knee up, don't let it roll forward. Keep opening as you look into it. And again, with that front heel, push. Hand on the thigh. Look at your left. Slide down as you push your hips back. Push, push, push. Hold it here. See if you can go to the ground. And again, digging through the ground with that front right heel. Push down and come up. Push to come up. Turn your head and lunge. See if you can go a little bit deeper this time. Get that baby toe on the ground, open up that knee. And with that right heel, push the ground away. Right hand on the thigh, look at your left, slide down, pushing those hips down. Push those hips back, back, back. See if you can take that hand to the ground. Last one. That right heel, push the ground away, up. Turn your head, look to the right, and go even lower this time. And come on up. And toes go forward, switch sides. Turn those toes out. Good. So, same hand as foot, my toes are out. Take that right hand to the sky, look at it as you slide down that left leg, push those hips back. Push, 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 push. See if you can get to your shoelaces. Keep your eyes on that arm that's up high. Bring that right shoulder back, make sure you're not leaning forward. Now, that left heel is going to dig through the floor as you come up. Look at your right hand. Up. Now turn your head. Look to the left. And lower. So don't try to move that head around while your body's moving. Wait till you come to a complete stop. Baby toe down, knee is open. Use that butt cheek to open up that leg. Now, use that left heel, push to stand. Hand down, and look at the right. Slide all the way down, see if you can find the ground. Shoelaces to the ground. Now that left heel is going to dig through the floor. Keep your eyes on the right hand as you come up. Now turn. Look to your left. Bend a little deeper this time. Again, keeping that baby toe down. Knee is open. Squeeze in. Cheek tight. And with that left heel, push. Hands down. Look. Slide. Again, see if you can take it to the floor. And left heel push. Come on, up. Turn. Last time, as low as you can go. Left heel push, come up, and toes forward. All right, down to our knees again. Child's pose. Let's take it all the way down to our stomach. Take your left hand out, 10 o'clock. Bend your right knee and roll over, open up that chest. Hi, Poppy. Switch sides. Right hand 2 o'clock. Bend and roll. Center. Push back, child's pose. And go ahead, sit on your bum. Bottom of your feet together. Grab your ankles, nose to your toes. Come on up. Bring your knees together, hands by your hips. Bring one leg up at a time into a tabletop position. Grab onto your thighs and balance. Bottom of your feet together, nose to your toes. Moving on. So if that was a challenge for you, you're going to stay there the whole time. Hands by the hips. One leg up at a time. Hold on. So if you need to hold on here the whole time, you just stay right there. I'll come back for you. One leg up. The other leg up. One leg down. The other leg down. And bottom of your feet together, nose to your toes. And up. Hands by the hips. Again, one leg up at a time. Grab on. Let go. And see if you can get 2 legs up. And bend. And nose to the toes. Still moving on. Up. Shins. Grab. Let go. Extend. Now just your low back. Bring it to the floor. Flatten out your abdomen. Draw your belly button in. Pushing that low back down. And then come back up. Bend those knees and nose to your toes. Knees together. We are still adding on. Legs up, one at a time. Grab on. Extend. Toes up. Low back. Now, arms overhead. So at whatever level you call uncle, that's what you hold until I come back for you. I'll always come back. Hands up, knees, and nose to the toes. So when you reach your limits, you don't get to rest, sit, and wait for me to come back. You have to hold that position until I come back for you. You can do it. Up. Okay, this is our last one. Up. Grab on. Let go. Toes up. Take it down. Arms overhead. And hollow rock. And hold it low. Arms come forward. All the way up. Bend the knees. And nose to your toes. And that was the last one. All right, all the way down on your back. On your back, hands by your hips, lift those hips up as high as you can. Squeeze those buttons tight. Tuck your shoulders under. Open up the chest, dig those heels into the ground. Lifting the hips higher, bringing the rib cage closer to your chin. Release the hands, slowly lower one vertebrae at a time. Now bring your knees to your chest, one leg at a time. And rock and roll your knees side to side. Don't touch the floor. Shoulder blades, stay grounded. Shoulder blades, stay grounded. Don't let them pop up. One more. Center. One leg at a time. Lower. Hands by the hips and up. Lace the fingers together. Tuck. Dig with those heels, lift, squeeze, and hold. And release the hands. Lower the back, one vertebrae at a time. Bring the knees up, one leg at a time. Now, extend your right leg to the sky. Take your right foot to your left hand. And then bring it back to center. Switch. Left foot to the right hand. Up. Switch. Keeping those shoulders rounded, side to side. Switch. 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 Last two. Switch. One more. And down. One foot at a time. Hands by the hips. Lift the hips up. This is our last round. Lace those fingers. Tuck the shoulders. Dig with the heels. Squeeze the buns. Chin towards the chest, or chest towards the chin. Slowly lower, one vertebrae at a time. And this time, we're going to take both feet up to the sky. Okay, so both legs over to the right. Up. And then both legs over to the left. Shoulder blades, stay grounded. Two more. And center, bend those knees. Hold on to your kneecaps, circle them to the right. Reverse, circle them to the left. Hold it center. Rock and roll, chin to your chest. And come up to a seated position. Crisscross applesauce. Sitting up nice and tall. Grab those shins, inhale, look up, open up the throat. Exhale, chin to chest, separate the shoulder blades. One more time, inhale, up. And exhale. And neutral. Circle shoulders backwards for 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath up. Out. Big social distance hug. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.